it going, guys? My name is Mando.
My name is Papo.
My name is Baki.
My name is Pedro.
And as you guys usually, if you guys usually listen to us, I always give a quick message or a quick announcement. If you guys would like to help our podcast and support it, you could do so by following us on all social media platforms, that being Instagram, X, TikTok. And then you could also follow us on the platform that you're listening to us on. And that would be a great help. And rate, review, and, you know, the usual shit.
Yeah, tell us what you think.
Yeah, we want to hear opinions.
Your opinion.
Yeah, even though it hurts feelings and whatnot. I think we got thick skin. And for you guys that, you know, listen to us from the pop, it's usually just three of us. We got our first guest. His name is Pedro. So, how you feeling, Pedro?
I'm feeling good.
First time, I'm guessing?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, so.
That's good, man. How's everyone's week?
Shit.
There you go.
All right,
Yeah.
let me start.
All right, you start.
All right, go ahead.
Tell us.
So I worked Thanksgiving Day and Black Friday back to back.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that.
Then
Yeah.
after that, they put me on a week and a half of vacay, right? And then I came back, and then the first day I'm back, I work in a retail store, and basically we receive truck and we work it out the next day.
Mm-hmm.
I come back, I have to wake up at 3 to get there at 4. Then I have to complete ranges from 10 to 12 pallets a day, and it's litter. And litter pisses me the fuck off, bro, because they'll send it to the point where it's as high as your door.
Fuck that.
Yeah. And I can't even reach the ones on the top, bro. For the viewers listening, I'm 5'5".
Dude, I'm 5'6", so I know what you...
Nah, you look 5'5".
Well, I don't know.
Oh, damn.
No, dude, listen, that's
Friendly
listen,
fire.
my wife is always saying the same thing, right? I mean, I go to the doctor. The doctor always keeps saying that I'm 5'6", so I just believe the doctor. I might be shorter, though. But when I was in school, when I was in high school, you know, I used to play baseball, and they make a profile. So I guess, colleges can look at your stuff. And they had me at 5'7", 5'8".
What the fuck?
There you
I
go.
was a coach on that. He's like, listen, man, listen. If you say you're 5'5" or 5'6", nobody's going to look. I guess nobody did because I didn't go to college.
That's crazy. But
How was your week?
fucking moving, dude. It's just a whole pain in the ass. Just moving. But I mean, we're here, so
That's good.
Yeah.
we made it.
Fucking
Friday.
the basement is getting remodeled, and funny enough, found a fucking extra room
Hey,
Yeah, whole
space.
TikTok video
Extra
off that
space.
shit.
behind the wall.
You got money
Yo,
in there?
I wish, bro. My fucking dad calls me. He was like, "Yo, you won't believe what we found." I was like, "What?" He was like, "We found another room in the basement." I was like, "Stop fucking playing." He was like, "I'm being serious and this and that." He FaceTimed me and showed me. Bro, that shit looked creepy though. It looked creepy through the FaceTime, right? But being there, it smells nasty, dude.
Is it
just
big?
been so close. It's been closed for I guess 2 years.
It's like probably 5 by 10.
It's
Yeah, probably a little bit smaller than that.
the walls concrete or
Yeah, it's just concrete.
It's straight concrete.
That's
It's
probably
it's a concrete box.
It's creepy as shit, dude. And there's a light in there, and it's the whole workshop type of
That's a
deal.
serial killer room.
Bro, that's what everybody was saying, bro.
But,
That's what everybody was saying. I was like, bro, that's creepy as fuck.
But and I was telling fucking Mando, I was like, there's no way that this has been hidden for that long, because the framing that was in the doorway was new 2x4.
Oh, yeah.
So that means that the people that remodeled it before we bought it covered it up. At least that's what I'm assuming, because there's just no way
Yeah,
that
they
there's gonna
probably
be
didn't wanna-
new fucking 2x4 in front of that room.
But the thing is, if the house is old, right? What would be the point of just cutting the square footage out? You get what I'm saying? It would add value to the house.
But remember that some people remodel, but they have a budget. You
Yeah,
know what I
that's-
mean? And
that's
then they
true, 'cause
probably
you have
ran
to
out of
add
the budget. They
insulation
ran
and
out
all
of budget,
bunch of
and
other
we're like,
stuff.
you know what? Fuck it, we'll hide it. And mind you, when we bought the house, we didn't ask for inspection, so
Imagine like the owner was like the previous owner was like a Jewish guy, had a Dybbuk box in that bitch.
oh, I was like, I told my dad, I was like, make sure there's nothing in there. I was like, make sure. I was like, there's nothing like sketchy in there, like
Some
fucking
person in there.
like a pentagram or some shit on that bitch.
Nah.
You know, like some sketchy ass shit. And then when I went home, I mean, I checked it, and made sure that there was like nothing, you know.
Yo, tell the story about the mimic.
The mimic. Oh, the shit that happened to you?
Yeah, dude.
You tell it. That happened to
All
you,
right,
not me.
all right.
Yo.
So you guys haven't heard of the mimic. The mimic is basically something that like mimics somebody that you know or some shit
hence,
to get
hence
you.
the name mimic.
Yeah, mimics the voice and everything down to the T, and it tries to get you to open the door, right?
Is it like a person?
It tries to get
behind
you
the door. You just all you hear is the voice.
It tries to get you close to it.
Yeah,
Sounds like AI though.
bro. I'm over here, right, sleeping. It's like fucking 3 in the fucking morning. And I'm sleeping, and all of a sudden I hear my mom's fucking voice. And I'm like, yeah. And she was like, open the door. And I was like,
Oh hell no.
I was like, the door is open because I slept with the door unlocked, right? I was like, the door is open. Mind you, I'm in my head, I'm sleeping somewhere else. I'm not, you know. And she's like, no, you have to open the door. I was like, the door is open. Just come in. I was like, I'm asleep. Just come in. What do you need, Mom? And like, she was like, no, open the door. And I was like, okay, whatever. Open the door. And then, like, I get up, right? And when I get up and then I look at my surroundings, like, I'm just like, wait, what the fuck? Why would my mom even be here? And I'm like, oh, fuck no, bro. It was then that I realized that where I was at, my mom wouldn't even be there.
So who was it?
I
Was it
didn't fuck
dreaming?
around and found out. No, I was awake.
Oh shoot.
It was me.
It was it was the mimic.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Like,
And the days prior, we had been hearing footsteps in the fucking house. And like I called
was that around the time that we were fucking playing and we fucking heard the door knob fucking jiggling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In those days, it was just footsteps every fucking night. Every night. And we would have like these nights where we would just game. Like drink and game. Like no other, bro. We would just fucking hardcore that shit, dude.
And the funny thing is, right, is that we have cameras in front of the house and in the back and shit. And so we were like, mind you, we were drinking and shit. So we were like, do you really want to get up? I didn't feel like getting up, right? And I called my dad. I was like, yo, can you check the cameras real quick? Nobody has access besides him, right? And he was like, I was like, is there anybody at the front door or the back door? He was like, no. He was like, why? I was like, don't worry about it, right? And then fucking it happened again. And then I was like, and I called him back. I was like, are you sure there's nobody at the door? He was like, no. He was like, what's happening? I was like, we're hearing the doorknob jiggle. And he was like, yeah, there's nobody there. So I was like, fucking no. I got up and everything, went to go check, and there was nothing there. I was like, man, fucking annoying as shit. Fucking went to sit back down, fucking kept playing. But before fucking Mando moved in, right? I was upstairs, right? And I was in my bed. Mind you, there was nobody in the fucking house. But like it in the moment, right? It didn't like click, right? I was just like, I'm over here thinking that there's people in the house and shit, right? And I'm in the dark, like all the lights in the house are off and shit. I'm laying in my bed, I'm watching scary videos and shit. And fucking all of a sudden I hear my fucking door get kicked. I'm like, what the fuck? And in my head, the first thing I thought, I was like, oh, it's probably my little sister who kicked the door because she likes to fuck around like that, right? So, like, I get up and I open the door and I look into her room and I'm like, she's not in there. And I'm like, wait, it's the fucking middle of the week. She doesn't come there until the weekends and shit. And I was like, and nobody's downstairs. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, this shit really made me get up. I went right back to bed and fucking started watching my videos again. I was like, bro. But, like, it hasn't happened in a while. But now that we fucking open this room, I don't know. Like it's just like in the back of my mind now, and I think that's what's like playing with me because like I think it was when was it yesterday? Nobody was in the house and I was getting ready, and then all of a sudden like in my sister's room, I fucking heard like a bag fall, and then I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Well, I hear the same stuff in my house too.
But
I heard that voice crack.
yeah. But I was like, what the fuck? Because mind you, like I was like moving around and shit, and the door was open. It was open the whole time, and nothing happened. Right? It wasn't until like I sat down, and I think I was putting my socks on, right, that all of a sudden I hear like a bag fall in the room, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? But then I was like, it was probably something else, because that's me, right? Like I always like, oh, it's probably something else. Like it's not my first thought isn't, oh, it's fucking paranormal. It's like, oh, it's something else probably. You know, I probably moved somewhere and it fucking, and 9 times out of 10, like when you fucking think like that, you start to like try to debunk it, and you end up fucking finding out that it was because of you. You know what I mean? But that one, I was just like, what the fuck? Because I didn't even go in the room, so it was like weird to fucking even hear anything fall in the room. So I was just like, whatever.
I was
But I think
driving
it's
to
just
work.
the
Yeah,
my bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was driving to work the other day, and I was listening to the radio, right? And they were talking about how somebody was remodeling their house, and when they were taking one of the walls down, they found a whole bunch of teddy bears, like stuffed animals.
Fuck
in
that,
between.
dude.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And now they were asking, like, how like radios they ask people for their opinion and stuff, and of course they were like, somebody was like, well, maybe the guy ran out of
He ran out of
insulation,
space.
and he just didn't want to go to Home Depot again, so he
Oh
just put
my
all his
God.
kids stuff. But then it's still creepy.
That's
Oh,
weird.
Fuck that, dude.
Cause like you don't even know what the fuck they be doing with those dolls.
Yeah,
Cause like
you
you
know
know the fucking the voodoo dolls, that could be anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck
They could be
that.
handmade. They could be fucking bought from a fucking store and made into a voodoo doll.
But fuck that, dude. But talking about paranormal shit, though. So I don't know if you guys have heard about the UFOs, quote unquote, on the East Coast, being New Jersey, and New York. This whole UFO debacle has gotten like to a point where like lawmakers and the Pentagon and all that shit's getting involved. So the thing is, there's a whole bunch of theories about the situation. So some people say that, to be exact, some people say that it's a whole UFO thing. And people are like, oh, it's the UFOs, this, that, and the third. Then
But didn't they confirm that it was Iran that sent the
no, it's not confirmed.
mothership?
Nah.
Because I just keep seeing the fucking shit say Iran's mothership.
So listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
So then they say it's Blue Beam, Project Blue Beam. Have you heard of Project? So Project Blue Beam, well, this guy is more.
Basically, it's just an invasion, that UFO invasion that's gonna happen around the world. That's what's gonna unite the whole world.
And make a whole one.
One world order.
Yeah. What do you think? Like, are you hip to like the whole?
The only thing I know
UFO
is about
shit?
the movie Project X. That's all I know.
This guy.
So the Antichrist. Have you heard of that? So it's the opposite of Christ.
I just
Jesus.
graduated. So no, I'm kidding.
So basically, if you if you believe in God, believe in Jesus, right? This person that is to come, it's basically the opposite of what Jesus did when he was here, right? And what they want to do is they want to control everybody. So they want to use the technology they have now to make it seem like there's aliens and people, stuff coming to attack the earth. And then this person is going to be able to stop all of that. And so he's going to, and of course, we all going to be united. Like he said, there's going to be one religion and everything is just going to be
it's gonna be one government.
One
So
government.
like, what he's gonna portray is that he's gonna bring peace. He's gonna bring solutions to this big event. You know what I mean? And so, and he's supposedly the Antichrist. And that's basically what Project Bluebeam is. It's just the him bringing the whole world to one rule. He's gonna rule everything. He's gonna control everything.
And there's no one that has been claiming that he's that person, or is it just
No, right
Not
now.
as of right now, no.
Not right now, but that's what they're trying to get at. That this whole mothership. I'm assuming that what he's saying is like this whole mothership situation, this UFO situation is or could be the start of that.
Damn, that's trippy.
Yeah, so people are saying that shit, and then there's the of course what he said, claims that the drones or the UFOs or whatever are coming from an Iranian mothership off the East Coast. So this was a claim that Congressman Van Drew brought up, saying that the drones are large and sophisticated and allege that there's a presence of an Iranian mothership responsible for them, though he did not provide any evidence to support his claims. He says that I've learned for real that there is circumstantial evidence that there's an Iranian mothership off the east coast of the United States that's launching these drone incursions. He said that he is concerned at this time with identifying his sources, but said that individuals are reputable and are individuals who speak with authority. So he claims that this is like a whole Iranian spy thing, just like the Chinese balloon that fucking went through the whole
Yeah, I
United
saw that.
States and shit, and
Like-
nobody decided to fucking bring it down. But
But,
But like these things are massive.
That's what I'm
Supposedly,
saying. How's that possible though? Wouldn't they
Like-
like try to get them down because they're not?
that's the thing. It's like everybody's like, "What the fuck is going on? Like, how the fuck do you guys just let drones
what I'm
fucking
saying.
fly
They're supposed to
over?"
protect us too.
yeah, because
exactly.
you can't drive like you can't fly like a normal drone like
Yeah.
you can get at the
The-
store.
yeah. And these motherfuckers are sophisticated and huge. They're
Yeah,
they're
like-
supposedly the size of fucking SUVs.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're big.
They're
Like, I've seen
huge.
videos.
So-
I gotta see a picture.
I got you.
Wait,
You
does
Uh,
it
can just
picture
see
of
the
it?
lights though.
Yeah, I got
They
that.
look huge.
So
Well, you
that's,
can
that's,
tell
that's
from
why
the light
that's why
how big it
people
is.
people are like saying that they're UFOs because they're seeing the light. Like, but like that
So-
shit. Like, how the fuck do you
They're
allow
flying cars.
a SUV size?
These are the drones. You can hear it and everything, dude.
Nah, that's trippy. I would think that shit was a UFO too. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, where,
Yeah,
where is it?
this is Bedminster, New Jersey. For y'all that want to watch the video, that I'm gonna be putting these the links on our description.
Plane, right?
Yeah.
It looks like, but that's a
But
whole
like that's
drone.
That's a whole drone.
And it's like
yeah, it moves like a
circular.
drone.
Like it,
Yeah.
it doesn't look like
It
a
moves
plane.
like a drone. Like, how the fuck? This is the type of shit that I'm talking about. Like, how the fuck does the government see this shit and not fucking do anything about it?
yeah, dude.
And they don't do shit until it's way too fucking late.
So
So
it's
Like,
I don't think
they're not gonna do shit until they start using those fucking drones to like bomb the motherfucking state.
it's I don't even think it's another country. They might be the same.
They are.
I feel like they
There they
wait
are.
until
Here's another
the
one.
casualty.
Yeah, that's what they want.
Marmora, New Jersey.
Wait, you think that
I don't-
our own government?
Yeah,
I wouldn't doubt it.
because
I wouldn't doubt
it would
it.
make.
We shouldn't be
how they,
outside.
They try
Go.
to protect the
Well, here they
U.S.,
are.
Russia, and
They
China.
look like a fucking triangle.
I think they would start.
They
doing
look
those
like a
damn
triangle.
videos from China or Russia or whatever they're from.
Mm-hmm.
So because they're from the U.S., like I'm sure it's the same government doing.
Yeah, to like
so
get an
people
excuse.
get used to seeing them.
so
Slowly, they just like
Yeah.
eventually they're gonna have a big one. I don't know.
dude, they've been saying that they've been showing up since mid-November, in the northern and central parts of New Jersey, and near military installations. So
See what I'm
at
saying?
night,
Weren't they saying that it was like hovering over Trump's tower and shit like that?
yeah.
Yeah.
FBI
It came from
claims that there's no credible threat currently. The Department of Homeland Security has also said that there is no credible threat as of right now.
That's what I'm saying. Is like they're not gonna do shit until they start using those fucking drones as fucking like kamikazes.
I'm telling you, bro. And there was an event of that in World War II where they had kamikaze drones and shit. Not drones, but balloons.
Oh, balloons?
Yeah, it was one reported in San Francisco, California.
Oh damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so the New Jersey state senator called the Department of Homeland Security abysmal. She said that it made me feel less confident in our federal government's reaction to this issue rather than more.
As it should.
Yeah.
As it fucking
She also said that for the federal government to not dedicate every defense resource needed to identify the origin and purpose of the drone in the most densely populated state in the nation is inexplicable and completely unacceptable.
Especially
Do you know what this kind of sounds like? Have you guys? All right, so you know how they say that 9/11 was an inside job?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you know how they say that fucking how Osama bin Laden was a CIA agent and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what that's kind of sounding like.
Yeah, it sounds like familiar.
Yeah.
It's just a plant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I feel like I'm not saying this is what's going to happen. This is my opinion. Like, I just feel like these drones are going to be used for something massive. Whether
That's
that be
one thing I
the
don't
drones from our own government has put or another government, but these drones are going to be used for something massive.
What do you think, Pedro?
Whether it be good or
Bro.
bad.
Because there was that one point, I know you guys most definitely saw it. It was like, they're like, oh, let's go ban TikTok. Let's delete TikTok. But they're doing all that energy into that, but then they can't just see a fucking huge-ass drone flying over them.
Yeah.
That shit's so stupid.
It's like how we've been saying, like in previous episodes, like they use all these like, you know, distractions to take our focus from like the main things that are happening in this world.
Yeah, that's there was a good example of that recently. What the fuck was it? I can't even think about it, bro.
Was it the missiles that fucking Russia sent?
Yeah, when
That you could put
Diddy,
nuclear
everyone was talking
fucking-
about
Oh, the
Diddy.
Diddy's. Yeah.
And yeah, because everyone just talks about like did he do it or not or some shit like that. But and then while everything is happening, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So the thing is, here it goes like even deeper. So lawmakers, like, there's people that here. Listen to this shit. Listen to this shit.
It was worthless. It was the biggest amateur hour presentation I've ever seen about anything, okay? It was ridiculous. There were no answers. Every question that was asked by a member of the state legislature, great questions, no answers, no resolution. They don't know where the drones are coming from. They don't know who's doing it. They don't know why they're doing it, but they say there's no credible threat. It was annoying to be there. I drove 2 hours to be here today, spent an hour in there. I got to drive 2 hours back. The biggest waste of 5 hours in my entire life.
So why do you think they called this meeting?
No idea. Why would you call a meeting to tell people you don't know anything? I have no idea. And then when the legislators would ask questions, there were no answers. Here's the most frustrating part. The colonel of the state police said that he had a helicopter of his flying over above one of these drones, a 6-foot drone or something. I can't remember exactly what he said.
Christ.
And he felt unsafe for his helicopter, so he just let it go. Just let it go. Where'd it go? Who knows? You know, didn't want to follow it because you didn't feel safe. Is that not the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard?
That's the dumbest
I mean, honestly.
shit I've ever
Do they
heard.
have any? Do they have any idea where these drones are originating?
No, they don't. They would. Maybe if they followed that sucker to when it landed, they would know.
Right, that's
but
what-
they
that's all
don't.
they gotta do.
This is
Bro,
this is a
what the-
complete lack of
Just shoot it the
effort.
fuck down.
The cops
in my opinion.
are saying
I'm
that
trying
they
to figure
didn't
this.
feel fucking safe. So what the fuck are you trying
Shoot
to
it the
say?
fuck
that
down.
If you don't fucking feel safe, that you're supposed to protect us, then what the fuck is the government doing? Y'all shouldn't be fucking leaving this shit to happen.
Bro.
Out. This is not about ability. We have the technology, we have the people, we have the training, we have the resources, we have the money. It's just a lack of effort. I mean, they
Why?
should. I don't know. They should be saying, you know what they should have done today with productive
This is our
use of our
tax money,
time.
guys.
If they didn't know anything, come in there and say, hey, legislators, we don't know anything. But if you get us these 10 things, do these 10 things for us, and the governor calls in this kind of action, we can figure it out.
Oh,
Will
so
you
we're
help us?
negotiating
And then
now?
we would have helped them. But instead, it was just excuse after excuse, and we know nothing. It was infuriating, and I got up and I walked out.
You've been in the service, right?
Yeah, I was an attack helicopter pilot, Apache helicopter pilot in the Army, and I helped stand up the initial unmanned aircraft training battalion in the aviation sector of the Army. So I know a little bit about what I'm talking about, and these guys are not doing the job they need to do to figure out what's going on, and that is the Department of Homeland Security, the FBI, and the state police.
And they're saying no threat to Americans.
They're saying no threat, but how the hell do they know? They don't know anything. They don't know what it is. They don't know where it come from. They don't know nothing.
No
when I
threat,
walked
but
in
the
here
motherfucker
today,
felt unsafe
I was
to
actually
follow.
pretty
And I feel
calm.
like all
I was
she
excited
did
to
was
be here to
follow.
find out a couple things.
mean,
I
I'm
thought
sure
they'd be
the
like, hey,
ones that would
listen,
follow.
it's FedEx trying to figure out. But instead, I
So there you have it, fellas. It's lawmakers are even fucking complaining about how the fuck don't you know what the fuck it is, and you're just gonna let that shit fly around.
Bro, like I said, like this is your tax money, dude. This is all their tax money going to these motherfuckers. They're saying that they're fucking scared and shit, and they don't want to follow it. Like
Dude,
that
but
makes no
why,
fucking
though?
sense.
That's
What do you
like-
think?
Hold up, don't do that.
what do you think, Pedro?
Throw him in it.
Yeah.
I find it retarded because like their whole job is to make sure they follow it. Like you have to find out if that's good or bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm
In the long run, it's gonna end up hurting us because they're not fucking doing their job.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Like-
It's a breach in our security. And like the thing is, like, if people keep on seeing these, if these foreign countries that hate us keep on seeing this type of shit, of course they're gonna fucking let's just put the tip in. Let's just put the tip in.
That's literally it.
Slide,
That's
right?
literally it.
It makes me believe that it's not even other countries though. It might be the same government.
But
I mean,
like you're saying, that's
at this
why.
point
That's
with
why I say.
Biden-
That's why I say that this sounds almost like an inside job. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy that our own government sees all this shit, doesn't do anything, says that it's not a threat, even though they have no idea what the fuck it is.
Oh, they might know what it is. It's just
They have to fucking know what it is. They're just not gonna say what the fuck it is. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah,
Like it's just
stop panic and shit.
yeah.
But
like they
people need to know, like that shit is our safety. Like,
Yeah.
there are safety.
Mind
nets.
you,
So-
this is on the East Coast. This is where we're at and shit. And like this ain't a fucking joke.
Dude, so with that being said, there's been reports in the DMV. For y'all that don't know what the DMV is, here on the East Coast, the DMV is called DMV because of DC, Maryland, and Virginia. And there's been reports in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area as of recent. To be exact, former Governor Larry Hogan of Maryland posted on X that he has seen dozens of large drones above his personal residence. He quote unquote, I personally witnessed and videoed what appear to be dozens of large drones in the sky above my residence in Davidsonville, Maryland, 25 miles from our nation's capital. I've observed the activity for approximately 45 minutes, Hogan said in his X post. I'm going to put the link on the description, but I'm going to read it right now. Last night, beginning at 9:45 p.m., I personally witnessed and videoed what appear to be dozens of large drones in the sky above my residence in Davidsonville, Maryland, 25 miles from our nation's capital. I observed the activity for approximately 45 minutes. Like many who have observed these drones, I do not know if this increasing activity over our skies is a threat to public safety or national security. But the public is growing increasingly concerned and frustrated with the complete lack of transparency and dismissive attitude of the federal government. The government has the ability to track these from their point of origin, but has mounted a negligent response. People rightfully clamoring for answers, but aren't getting any. We are being told that neither the White House, the military, the FBI, or Homeland Security have any idea what they are, where they come from, or who has launched or is controlling them. And that is that they pose no threat. That response is entirely unacceptable. I join with the growing bipartisan chorus of leaders demanding that the federal government immediately addresses the issue the Americans deserve. So, and then he posts the video. It's a minute 30, minute
When he
40.
posted?
He posted this 9 hours ago.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That
this is we were recording on February 13th, so he posted this 9 hours
February
ago.
13th.
No, I meant Friday the 13th. I'm sorry, December Friday the 13th. I'm sorry, I've been drinking. I've been drinking.
But like, you know how I've been telling you lately that there's been like power outages in my area.
Yeah,
Like, how do we not know that if that's what's
reason?
causing it? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
yeah.
They're taking your
Because
power,
like
basically.
I shit you not, like
It's
for the past,
so low key
like,
too.
I think like 2 months or a month and a half. Like, I'm fairly sure it's like once a week my power has been going out.
Like flicker or just completely
Like,
die
it just
out?
goes
Completely
out.
dies out.
Oh, that's crazy.
And it's
as
not my house only. It's like
No
the whole
weather
neighborhood.
problems either.
And yeah, it'll be sunny and
fuck. No
everything.
trees like blocking it.
Nothing.
What the fuck?
And it just goes out. And the only reason I know, because when it happens, I'm not home, right? And I get text messages saying there's been a problem in your area. There's been an outage.
So yeah, it's yeah, dude. Like that whole power shit has been recent. You know, a lot of people have been complaining about it. It's just sketch as fuck, dude.
You know what? It's been happening since after the elections. Literally, right after the elections happened, it's been happening since then.
That's crazy.
The only time my power goes out if I plug in my microwave because I have
Oh,
too many
there you go.
outlets. That's the only time it comes off.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, bruh, I was
And, like,
about
and
to
I
heat
can't-
this hot pocket, bro.
Yeah, I can't even fucking say that I'm connecting too much shit because
You weren't even there.
nobody's home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nothing's on. So it's not even like, oh, we have too
Red
much
Dawn,
shit.
Red Dawn.
Yeah, dude.
Hey,
I'm
what
just
if,
like,
what if
yo,
one of
what
your
the
neighbors
fuck?
is trying to do something crazy, dude, into their basement?
Bro.
Holy shit, the neighbors are weird though, dude.
I'm joking.
Yeah. The
neighbors are weird as shit,
No
dude.
shit. The neighbors are weird.
Yo, remember
dude.
that one time, bro?
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean like
This,
they're weird?
this motherfucker calls me. He's like, yo, bro, come downstairs right now. Come downstairs. I'm like, yo, what the fuck do you want? And he's like, come downstairs, dude. Like, you got to see this shit. There's somebody watching us through the window and this and that. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about watching you through the window? I'm like, close the fucking window. He was like, no, dude, it's the neighbors. The neighbors are looking from their house into the house. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I go downstairs, right? And I see the fucking window and I go to the window, bro. I shit you not. I was like, what's up?
Yo, goes away.
Goes away.
But the
Because you don't see, like, you couldn't see the person, right? Because they had the blinds down and shit. But it looked like somebody was like peeking through their blinds and shit. So I was like, yo, what's up?
And you saw the flap go down.
We didn't see, well, I couldn't
No,
see.
because like the
you could
light
see
was
the
from
shadow.
behind them.
Yeah, you could see their shadow.
So you could see their shadow.
Yeah.
Like
that's
they were like
creepy. That's
peeking.
more
Yeah.
creepy
And
than-
then I was like, yo, what's up? And then like literally a few seconds later, they fucking like moved and fucking just stopped.
Yeah.
And then
Fucking weird, dude.
And I was like, and the funny shit is that I was in the basement before, right? And I had my TV in the living room, and I would be there literally until like 10 at night. And I always saw their light on and shit. I just never paid attention.
You're
So I'm
watching
like,
the
this
TV
whole
too.
time they've been watching me watch TV and shit. And I'm like, and I never fucking paid attention. But this, I guess this motherfucker didn't think that I was gonna go up to the window and just be like, yo, what's up?
Can I help you?
Bro, that shit's
That's literally
weird.
what I said too. I was like, can I help you?
Because when
Yeah.
I used to live in Arlington, but then I moved to Springfield because I lived with my mom at that time. And when we first moved in, bro, we have, it's going to be a little racist here, but we had some Indians in front of me, then Hispanic on my left side, and then white people on the right side. And I knew they were white because they had the Tesla, and I saw them walk out, so they were white.
I got
You
white
guys
neighbors
said
okay,
they're white because they have a
Actually,
Tesla.
they do though. Oh wait, no, I got the only white people. Finish your story, dog.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, this might be a good neighborhood. It's a little variety, you know? And then I'm like in my backyard, because I'm like, all right, I got to test out the grounds, see like how big my backyard is. And me and my friend play football, right? We break one of their, it's like like a birth fountain, like those stone.
Oh, yeah.
It was great. I remember, and it was really
Like
short.
a bird bath.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
bird bath. We threw the football. It broke. It shattered into
Oh,
like
nah.
50 pieces.
Oh my god.
And then me and my friend were like, you just moved in here. You can't take that fall. Like, just like take your football, leave the scene. Don't make it look like you did anything. The next day, they knock on our door. They're like, we have cameras. We saw your football and saw you climb into our backyard. Technically, you were trespassing, which is true.
Oh my
But at the time, I was 13, so they let me slide. They're like, oh, he's just a little kid. He's messing around. Even though I'm like, that shit was funny. I would do it again. I got caught on camera. I'm famous.
I think it probably was he didn't go and let him know that what you
Yeah.
did was
Yeah.
probably-
They just probably wanted to be like it was
Just
just like a
scare
little
you.
power move.
Yeah, it was a scare. It was a scare
They're
tactic.
like,
Yeah.
hey, yeah, I'm here to pick up my football. What happened? Well, if you look in your backyard, I broke something over there.
I would have
Hi,
been.
I'm your new neighbor, and that's how you start a conversation.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm your new neighbor. I fucked your fucking fountain. I fucked your
Can I
fountain.
get my football back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. So, you know how we were talking about the whole CEO thing getting shot. CEO getting shot
Oh
in,
yeah,
in
bro.
New
I
York.
see TikToks of all these girls. They're like, oh, he's hot. He shouldn't.
Dude,
have
that
gone
dude's
to
about
this."
to be out.
Dude, so we talked about this last episode, and our episode released after he was caught and everything, but we talked about it before he was caught.
Before you even knew he was
before
the-
we even knew who the fuck the suspect was, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So
I think it was like we recorded, and I think like either the next day or the day after that, they mentioned who it was,
yeah, and
and he
so-
got arrested.
Yeah, so previous episode I said that he probably had a ghost gun and this, that, and the third. For you guys that are listening and haven't, been up to date, the episode is called what is it? Deny, delay, depose.
Yeah.
Listen to it, then you'll get the reference. So the suspect ends up being
Luigi
Luigi
Maggioni.
Maggioni. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets caught in Altoona, Pennsylvania, in a McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the McDonald's worker
Yeah, she-
snitched on it, but didn't get the money.
I'm the only one that wasn't hip to this
Yeah.
shit.
So what happened there was that she
Called
was supposed to call the tip line.
Yeah.
But she called 911. So when she called 911, obviously cops came, they arrested him, and she went to claim the reward money, which I think was 60,000 or something like
Yeah,
that.
It was some big.
I thought it was
number.
10,000.
No,
It was a big
Big paycheck.
reward, yeah. And they were like, "No, you don't qualify for it. You called the police directly. You were supposed to call the tip line, bro. Who the fuck is gonna call a tip line when they
for a
see
killer.
somebody
It's a
for a
full
killer?
number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna 911 more than enough.
The
This
guy looks at
person,
you typing.
yeah,
You're like,
that should be
hey.
more than enough. Like you called them, you basically snitched on somebody. You caught somebody that needed to be caught, right? But point is that she didn't qualify because she didn't call the
line.
tip line,
Yeah.
right? And then finds out she gets fired from her
no.
I
job
saw that shit too.
because
Sucks.
she called the cops during work hours, and McDonald's, I guess, has been getting a backlash because she snitched.
Oh, that makes sense.
I saw
'cause
the
I've
comments.
seen-
They're like, I'm
Yeah.
not
Seen
gonna
that.
eat at McDonald's.
Yeah, a lot of people are like,
Ruined it.
upset at this
Max
person
snitched.
because she snitched.
Dude.
So
Yeah,
McDonald's was like,
make
yeah, we
snitching.
can't be
snitching.
liable for this person, so they fired her for that,
I mean,
which
that's
is
how
crazy.
All corporate people are. They're
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy.
Once you fuck up, you're gone.
Bro,
Yeah.
they were talking. They were
She
like,
was over here looking for a good payday and shit, and she got
She
fucked
got
out of
fucked out of a job.
She got fucked out of a job. She got fucked out of the check. She got fucked out of everything, dude.
I mean, it's messed
ruined
up.
her
They should
life,
at least give her some money, dude. Like,
bro. I'm telling you, dude.
I
Nah,
mean,
fuck that
imagine you
bitch.
call 991 and say, "Hey, what's your emergency?" It's not an emergency, but like I want to snitch.
This
So
cute
she
guy
should've
named
said-
Mario's here that killed this guy.
yo, but Like,
We're
That's
doing,
messed
we're doing
up.
Mario and Luigi now?
Yeah.
Hey, no, there's a lawyer from New York. He was like, dude, now's your time.
yo, dude, bro. I'm what I'm saying is like, yo, this shit is like, that's fucked up, right? But fuck that bitch because she's a
Right,
snitch.
why are you doing
like,
that?
what are you snitching for, bro? Like, you probably don't even have life insurance.
That was his
health
last
insurance.
meal.
Period.
The thing is, right?
right,
Is that
but then
people are
again-
saying that she probably snitched just thinking about the reward money.
Yeah.
Didn't snitch just to fucking be a good citizen, you know?
Yeah.
That's why she like claim. That's why she went to try and claim the reward money right after.
Yeah, especially
So
around
she was
this
probably
time.
only thinking about the money, you know? She wasn't really thinking about the repercussions of everything that was gonna happen.
So with this being said, right? He gets caught, but they're trying to say that so here he has a whole manifesto. I haven't read it, so I'm not gonna start capping on here for clout. But he has a whole manifesto. People are saying that he was he was a neutral type of guy. He wasn't either left or right. But in the manifesto, supposedly it says that basically, from what people are saying, is that he's now like extremely left. So he was extremely left, and then he basically did it because his mom had United Healthcare, and she ran out of money, and she was forced to live in pain. And something on the manifesto says, I think
she was getting denied
yeah,
her claims and everything.
yeah.
And they were denying her. They were delaying her shit. That's why the whole deny, delay, depose is relevant. To
So
this whole thing.
basically, like, he would hear his mom in pain,
Yeah.
but here's where shit gets weird, right? So in the videos of where they captured the snippets of his face and shit, he doesn't seem to have a unibrow. Right? But if you look in all the pictures that are coming out right now, he has a unibrow. Even in the mugshot, I believe he has a unibrow.
Yeah, I think so.
And so, like, now
You know
they're
what's
saying
funny?
that it's like, oh, they're probably framing him because they can't find the actual killer. I mean, it's New York. They can't find shit. You know what I'm saying? They let these
Oh,
Venezuelans
so you're
out.
saying that
Photos
they caught Luigi just as like a double,
They're basically pinning the crime on him.
just because he
Is he
looks
denying
similar.
it,
But didn't they say that they
you haven't
found
heard him talk.
They said they found the backpack and the
They
gun.
found the ghost gun. They found all that shit. But, like, do we really know?
Yeah, they could have planted it. Yeah.
So here's this. Here's this. What does this sound familiar to? The JFK assassination. Everybody says that Lee Harvey Oswald didn't really kill JFK, and like he famously said, "I'm just a patsy."
Yeah.
Right. So you gotta really put shit into perspective.
They were saying that there was this video I saw, and he had, I think it was on his YouTube channel, because he had a YouTube channel or some shit like that, and he was they said that he was planning to get caught by the police. Why, I have no idea, but they said that they had like closed all his like channels and social media and shit, so nobody can find anything on him anymore. But like people had like recorded shit and they're trying to like repost it, but as soon as it gets reposted, it gets taken down.
Oh, I have, the usual suspects always take down the fucking shit,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna say more. It's just super fucking sketch, bro. Super fucking sketch, and the thing is, like
Like what they're trying to say
recently,
is that his shit is planned. Like he
Yeah.
was planning on going to jail.
yeah, and like recently, like these things have been going on, like the Trump assassination. We got the drones. We got a whole bunch of UFO shit going on. And then we got the CEO out of the fucking nowhere gets fucking murked in New York. It's just a whole bunch of shit. And then we got Diddy, and then what we were saying, the Jay-Z situation we were
Jay-Z
talking
getting
about.
accused 'cause he
Raped
raped
a 13-year-old,
Yeah.
12-year-old, some shit like that. Fucking, I don't know.
It's just
dude.
a whole bunch of real fucking crazy shit happening recently.
It's just
But this is
distractions,
what I'm saying is like it's the end of 20. We're getting to the end of 2024 and shit. And from what I felt, and I know I said that I might be a pessimist and shit last episode, but fuck, I don't know. It just feels like it's just gonna get a lot worse next year.
Yeah, who knows? What do you know about the Diddy stuff, the Jay-Z stuff? We were talking about it
Well,
earlier.
I mean, I don't know a lot, to be honest, but like I said, apparently they're accusing him of raping a 13-year-old girl, who apparently she was trying to go to the after party with them. Like she wasn't invited. Obviously, she's underage, and she didn't have a ticket or anything. But somehow she made it in, and they made her sign a paper, which she didn't get a copy of.
What, an NDA?
Yeah. And, you know, apparently there was Diddy, Jay-Z, and someone else.
So this was before Diddy got arrested.
Yeah, of course.
Well, that's another thing. Because when you know how Diddy went to jail and stuff?
Yeah.
We're saying that why they waited until, I think it happened last week, Sunday, I think that's when the news came out that he's getting accused. They were saying, like, why she waited so long to mention him, though. And apparently she just said that, oh, you know, I make mistakes sometimes.
What the fuck?
That was her reasoning.
Yeah.
I mean,
but allegedly, right?
It's a 13-year-old
That doesn't really help her
13-year-old
case, though.
girl.
I don't
Like,
fucking
that's
know,
just so
dude.
vague.
It's-
You're like, why would you wait a whole? How many days was it?
It's
A week?
been, yeah,
no,
I mean,
but you got to
it's
put it in
been like
perspective. Diddy, the whole
Diddy.
Diddy thing has been since what, like
September, I think.
September?
I think.
Yeah,
But that's,
September, October.
and like she said, that there's another person in there too. So they're probably gonna wait until a few months, and they're gonna be like, oh, the other person is this, because the first they were saying it was Diddy, and then person A.
You know what?
person
You know
B.
what it's starting to sound. Like, I'm not saying that it's not true or anything, but it just sounds like they're waiting to like name these people to like just use it as a distraction for other shit.
Yeah,
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Everything
Because
that
it's
was
like, why wouldn't you just name all these people that are getting accused? You know what I mean? Because I know it's all coming out at the same time. There's no way that this shit is just, you know, happening little by little by little. Like,
So-
come on now. You had a whole fucking list of people that attended Diddy's parties. Come on now.
apparently-
There's
I
no
never
way
got
you're
to
not going
see
to
the list.
investigate these
I
fucking
don't know who
people.
was on that list.
It was a whole bunch of celebrities,
See, but
politicians.
that's the unofficial list. Apparently, that's not even the real list that you gave me the last time.
I think I saw Beyonce's name on there. Most definitely because Jay-Z. If
Yeah,
Jay-Z went, then Beyonce.
yeah, of
must-
course.
Yeah.
But it's like it's supposedly an unofficial list, and the thing is like like I said that this is the problem with TikTok. Like TikTok will like let you post disinformation and shit when it's convenient for them. You know what I'm saying?
It goes
like,
all back to the distractions. That's what I guess.
like-
That's what it's coming down
Because like
to.
I've tried to post
Distractions.
clips with backed up information that I've researched, and when I try to make clips for the podcast, it's always a fucking issue. But the minute that you want to post some fucking farce ass shit like a distraction list of people that visited, let's say, the Epstein Island or Diddy's parties, it's okay. It's just boom, 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 and it's.
They don't want
It's
people to
cap.
know the real truth.
It's cap. It's just like, what the fuck is going on?
But like I said, it's all going back to that distraction.
So apparently the reason why, I guess her lawyer or whoever's helping the victims
13-year-old.
of Diddy,
She's anonymous still, right?
right? They were saying that the reason why they didn't allegedly use Jay-Z's name earlier is because they wanted to have more evidence, allegedly. Now, I don't know, right? I really don't know.
I don't-
They might just be
that's-
making stuff up
Because
they
I
want
heard,
people to be thinking
you know
about
what
it.
else I heard is that fucking LeBron James is leaving the Lakers.
Oh yeah. Oh
Like he's
shit.
backing out of the
LeBron
Lakers
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
leaving the
Did it
Lakers
be-
indefinitely.
indefinitely because of the whole allegations and shit that
Yeah.
are all the rumors. I guess you could say
Circulating
that-
around Diddy's name and shit,
and
him
being involved.
yeah.
So that's why he's like leaving the Lakers and shit.
Isn't there a clip where he's like, "It's no party like a Diddy party"? or
Yeah.
something
yeah,
like that?
yeah.
And then there's like a picture that fucking came
And
out
he's in, like, a
maid's
maid's
fucking
outfit?
dress. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's that black and
And
white.
nobody
Yeah.
can tell
Yeah.
if it's real or fake.
Yeah.
I think it's real.
I'm
Bro,
pretty
I
sure
don't-
it's real.
Yo, dude, I wouldn't even doubt it.
That's
I wouldn't even
I
fucking
think it's
doubt it.
too good for AI.
Yeah.
Dude, like
I don't think AI is at that point yet.
Didn't he play a
I
game
don't know
with
about
his son?
that.
No,
There's-
like at the way that like his tattoos are like very
Oh, yeah,
defined
yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
AI is at that point. Like AI will make up something around the same shape.
They'll be like not probably obvious signs, but there'll be signs.
Yeah,
you know?
you just got to look. And I was like really looking at the picture and like the tattoos match.
Yeah, it did look real. Though. Like it did look real.
It's probably him. He's probably a fag in reality.
Well, you gotta understand they gotta do.
That's probably
And
why
mind
his
you, he
sons
has a
don't
whole
like him.
he has a whole son that's I think in the NBA too.
Yeah, they played a game
they
together.
played
Yeah.
together.
Bruh, when I saw them together, I'm like, this is so weird. There's too many different generations from with each other. He's like, what? Is he like 30 or something? 40, 50?
Ooh,
LeBron James?
LeBron?
Yeah.
He's like in his 30s, I think.
No,
mid-30s.
He's
fuck
40
no.
or
He's in his
something.
40s, bro.
Yeah.
40s.
Yeah.
And then his son is
Jesus.
what, like less than 25?
Jesus,
most
basketball
likely.
players play that long?
If you're
He
good,
needs to retire.
Good.
if you're good, yeah.
Damn.
Look at Kobe, bro.
How old was Kobe?
Kobe was fucking old.
Apparently, like a few years ago, I was watching
Do we
video.
do we think that shit's real? The
I guess-
airplane accident or
The
whatever.
helicopter?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I feel like because didn't who died with him or was it just him?
It was him, his
Kobe
daughter.
and his daughter.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I thought it was. I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess the whole age thing, I'm basing it off of soccer because you know how like soccer players like retire around 35, 36, around
Yeah.
there.
yeah, Messi and el otro.
Cristiano
retired
Ronaldo.
already, yeah.
Yeah,
How old is Messi?
I don't know. I think he's like
36 or some shit.
Yeah, something like that.
Some shit like that. But they like retire around that age. Like they don't even get to the 40s when they retire. Probably some do, but it's like
I mean, yeah,
it's
because I
rare.
feel like the more money you make, the more money you have to like. Cause apparently, LeBron James spend more than $1 million a year just like in training and all that stuff.
Yeah, he's
But I
trying to
mean-
be the best.
I mean, then again, they have all their sponsors. They have all these like deals with companies and shit. So like they get money everywhere else. It doesn't.
I don't know,
It's
dude.
not just specifically from the
Yeah,
game.
Personally,
You know what I mean?
Personally, I fucking don't like LeBron. LeBron,
I don't even
I feel
watch
like he's-
basketball. I'm
he's
just
a piece of shit.
it just like it like popped up on my thing like, and I was just like, no fucking way.
I haven't watched basketball in like since '08, bro.
Since fucking California.
Yeah, dude. I haven't watched basketball since like '08, and but like I don't even have to watch basketball to like know that LeBron's a piece of shit because he's always putting his fucking nose where it doesn't fucking belong, dude. He likes getting his fucking nose like embarrado en mierda, bro.
Literally, metaphorically.
Literally and metaphorically, clearly, since this whole Diddy situation popped up, my boy likes putting his nose brown nosing.
So is he like retiring or is he gonna play?
He's
He's not retiring. He's just backing out.
He's just backing out indefinitely.
So it's like he's still. I
He's-
guess he's still a Lakers player, right? But he's just not playing.
Yeah.
because he wants. I guess
he's still got a
I think-
contract that has. To,
I think he was saying. I think he was saying he was trying to find out who he is or some shit. Some dumb shit.
some like artistical
Yeah.
bullshit.
Some dumb
this-
he's
shit.
a rapper.
You guys can't see it, but I rolled my eyes.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like some artistic shit. Like
It's just. It sounded like bullshit. Is what that sounded like.
I think I'm trying to find myself.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
He's like he's trying to find himself because of all these allegations surrounding
He
Diddy
said,
and him.
let me see if it's true what you guys are saying. That's what he's trying to figure out.
yeah, he's trying.
Yeah, it's like, is this true? Did I really
let
do
me
this?
take
Like,
some
what the
time off and see if it's true, and then if it's not, I'll come back.
Yeah. If Diddy comes out fucking not guilty, I'll come back. Bro, like, I don't fucking know.
I was today because I was trying to find more info
Mhm.
about the Jay-Z thing, and I went to Diddy's Instagram page. Now I don't know if he's the one running it or is someone else.
I feel
doing
like they never run it themselves. I feel
yeah,
like it has to be
they
approved.
have
they
a
just
team.
posted like a picture like maybe not like, but a month ago
Yeah.
or 2 weeks ago. And everyone is in the comments is like, "How are you posting? Aren't you in jail or something?"
Oh, people are saying that he has
Bro.
a phone in
I'm
jail.
sure he does because they got money though.
Listen
Yeah.
to this. So
But they're
the
saying he
whole
has a phone.
LeBron thing. LeBron James missed his first game of the season Sunday due to a sore foot, but he wasn't expected to be out long. The Lakers can't afford him to be either. It looks as if LeBron will also miss Friday's Lakers game with Minnesota. He also has been away from the Lakers for personal reasons. LeBron is not with the team right now. He's out for personal reasons. Excused absence, Riddick said. All that adds up to making it seem highly unlikely LeBron travels with the Lakers to Minnesota for Friday's game. So
he's gonna be.
He's not playing.
But he's not playing.
no, he's not playing.
I'm sure he's going because he has to go because he's got a contract that he.
They probably haven't cut him off completely, but he's like, dude, I'm starting to plan out my fucking escape just in case I come out on these Diddy paperwork.
He's gonna come out on the video. There was this other video I saw that somebody supposedly had fucking Diddy tapes. I don't know who the fuck it was, but it was like something that popped up, and then like I lost it because I was driving. So I was like, I put my phone away, and then when I went back to it, it was gone. But it was like this random dude. He said he had fucking Diddy tapes.
Oh my god, bro! Just like they had, like this dude was claiming he had a sex tape from Beyonce. Oh my god! He had a sex tape of Beyonce with another dude. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. But I feel like you said earlier, like we were talking about earlier, it's just a distraction because something bigger is gonna pop up.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of time.
Like,
just a matter of time.
And then like, you know, the whole fucking Biden trying to like escalate shit with Russia and all that shit.
Yo, and then the fucking supersonic missiles that fucking Russia has.
Bro, Russia really made a real threat.
He openly fucking threatened.
They're
He said,
packing.
and like they really are, because he said he sent these missiles out that can hold nuclear warheads and shit.
He basically was
And
like, "This is my dick, and it will get bigger."
He sent them into Ukraine,
This is my dick, and
and nobody
it's
could
growing.
stop these missiles. Nobody could counter these
it's
missiles.
impossible
It's
to counter the
impossible.
missiles.
Like the counter systems weren't able to fucking detect it on time. So that means these missiles landed, and he said these missiles can hold nuclear warheads. So he was like, don't fucking,
Don't test me.
don't test me, is what he's basically saying. Don't test me because I can send these missiles out.
The Biden was like, you guys didn't want me to be. I mean, didn't want to vote for my vice president, so we all gonna die.
Yeah, and like I shit you not, like that's honestly respect to Putin, because he could have just from the rip sent fucking nuclear missiles.
Yeah, but Putin was like, "Nah, I respect that Trump is willing to, have like peace talks and all this, that, and the third.
Like,
and we'll wait for him before we
So-
go with any further action."
Putin is not a bad guy.
Yeah, hold on.
He's not, because if he's willing to wait for Trump to come into office,
he's level headed. He's
Yeah.
not a piece of shit.
he's not thinking of power.
Yeah.
in this
At
moment.
this point, he could.
He's just
he could
showing that
unleash his
he's
shit.
able to do it. He's
Yeah.
just showing it. He's like, all right, stop fucking
He's
around.
stoic. He's stoic about the whole situation.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like he could have from the rip just sent nuclear missiles to fucking Ukraine.
Yeah, so he basically was just like, "Hey, look, I'm gonna wait for Trump to step into office because I know Biden is just trying to fucking escalate this shit." But it's crazy. It's crazy, and especially like, did you hear how he pardoned Hunter?
Oh yeah. After he said that he wasn't gonna do it.
He pardoned Hunter because he was scared that they were gonna that the Trump administration was gonna fucking use Hunter as an example, and apparently he did like a historic 1,500 sentence commute. He commuted 1,500 sentences and pardoned 39 people.
That's
39?
39.
that's crazy.
Yeah, dude. And it's like all these people, like Hunter's laptop carried like a lot of damning things. And Hunter's laptop, if you weren't aware, Hunter's laptop had a lot of like drug shit, sex crimes, and more. Yeah. And to put this into perspective, Pedro, Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, the creator of Facebook, even claims that the Biden administration forced him to censor the Hunter Biden laptop story, saying that it was Russian disinformation, right? And it has now come out that none of the shit that was claimed to be Russian disinformation was actually Russian disinformation. It was actually true.
That's fucking mind blowing.
So, yeah, a lot of this shit has hit the fan.
But
And
39, or you said 39, right?
Yeah.
That's still a lot, though.
It's like, yeah, it's like 39, but I can check up just so.
And for shit, mind you, for shit that people would either fucking go to death row or be in prison for life. Maximum security prison, mind you. Not even regular prison.
So he commuted, let's see. Yeah. So
Must be nice to be the son of a president.
today, President Joseph R.
He got hella
Biden
tall.
is granting
You saw him side by
clemency
side?
consisting.
Who? Fucking Baron Trump?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
Like
yeah.
7
He's
feet
really
tall.
All as fuck. He sounds like
Johnny.
Trump.
I heard
He
him
sounds
talk
like,
too.
Yeah, he sounds like Trump.
Yeah, consisting 39 pardons and 1,499 commutations or whatever the fuck.
Come.
This guy. But yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
he was at the Diddy party too.
Probably. I mean, everyone was,
At
was
this point,
invited.
probably.
You see the videos he used to send out for like, I'm inviting you to my party and stuff.
Who?
Like, let's just say if I was making a party like that and I wanted to invite other people, I'll ask you to be part of the video. I'll ask you guys, be like, come on to, you know.
Yo.
Yeah,
Come
there's
get
videos
hammered.
like that. He would send out to people back then, like, you know, when, I guess now you can just text it or email it,
Yeah.
whatever you want. But he would send out like if it was his birthday,
Oh my god.
he got like famous people in there.
Yeah.
You know.
Basically like Project X.
dude,
Legit.
dude,
Project X real
a
life.
Project X party would be dope.
FT Diddy.
Bro.
Oh, yo, Diddy shows up. Yo, weren't you in fucking jail, dude?
Feel like, mind your business. I'm here now.
Yeah.
He's like in his whole jumpsuit and everything.
It's a whole, that'd be creepy as fuck. And he's like, it's a whole ploy, bitch ass motherfuckers.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
That motherfucker's a double.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. But bro, I'm excited to see
World War III come.
no. I'm excited to see how everything's gonna pop off with Trump coming in. It's intense. Right now it's really intense.
Yeah.
Prices are spicy right now. He's
Yeah.
fucking I'm gonna see he's I'm all I'm gonna say is that it's a great time to be alive.
Yeah, no, and the whole going back to the whole escalation, Biden trying to escalate shit. People are saying that he's trying to escalate shit so he can call martial law, so he can stay in power.
South Korea type shit.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
that's why he's trying to escalate.
It makes
power.
sense.
Just to
and
make
then-
abortion legal,
And like,
though.
and like the thing is right.
Yo,
is
right.
That, the thing is right. Is like what goes to my mind is like, all right, yeah, he could call martial law and shit, but he's not gonna stay in power. He's gonna probably get assassinated, and then Kamala's gonna get in power.
Yeah, that's the whole.
Yeah,
'cause that's
yeah.
the only way for a female to become a president in the U.S.
Yeah, just like that Ford speech that I put in like the first episode.
Like people,
Yeah.
like here's the thing. Here's what people don't understand. They think that she didn't win because because she's black, but that's not the case though.
No.
A lot of people want somebody to run the country like a business person though. Because I don't know if people notice that, but the U.S. is not a normal country. It's like a business that you have to know how to run it. Like they don't care if you're, if you care about people's feelings though. If you want to make sure the economy is good. Now I'm not saying Trump is gonna fix it because we don't know yet.
yeah.
We don't know. He might make it worse. He might make it better. Who knows? We will see.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hillary was trying to be the president too. She's white. She didn't win. So it's not
Yeah,
about
everybody
the color,
just tries to
though.
make it about race.
It's not
and
about
it,
the color,
and it
though.
just divides us more than what
Yeah,
it is.
it's not about the color. It's
It's
not because she's a
bullshit.
female. Well, maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. But it's just I don't know.
Because they want to see someone that can protect them. Like, if you want someone fighting for you, you want someone to be strong.
Yeah, what's your opinion? Would you want a female president or would you prefer a male president? What would you prefer?
I would prefer a male president over a female And that's just how I grew up. I grew up in a mindset where the man has to protect you, the man has to be the strong person, the breadwinner.
Yeah.
But it can vary. It depends on who the two people are. So if I see someone that's like lazy, but he's a man, but then I see a hardworking lady. Not saying Camilla wasn't a hardworking lady, but the point is, when I think of that, he's already been president. He won already. So what's the point? What's the bad thing if he's, again, I don't want to put my trust into this one person just to feel like they might fail.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. 'Cause that's the thing people need to understand, that if we're going to be trusting the new president or...
Yeah.
Mind you, you have to
know.
have a strong case.
No, look, listen to this. So, like, a lot of people have this one tendency, well, not tendency. A lot of people have this opinion where they're like, oh, I want a male president because at the end of the day, women tend to think emotionally, men tend to think logically.
I heard of that.
And yeah, I feel like that's a big part of it. I mean, in a way, I feel like it's a big part of it. Look, listen to this. So Kamala enters this presidential race pretty late on, and she enters it late. And how the fuck do you manage to fucking get into $20 million in debt in that small period of time? And then not only that, though, right? You get into $20 million in debt, but you had a plan to fix the economy.
Isn't she asking like people to help her pay for that?
Yeah. Trump offered to pay.
Trump, I think he actually paid a portion of it.
Oh, yeah?
I think he did.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Who endorsed her? I saw like a bunch of people go on stage.
Random
and-
people.
Random people.
I know that are celebrities. I just
No,
don't
they got
remember.
paid. Like
They
she
got paid.
paid.
Oh, you know, she
Beyonce
paid
10 million.
celebrities.
Yeah, she was
She
paying.
She was
paid.
paying.
Bro.
That's why she's in that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why she's in debt, because she was like doing all these concerts for the fucking
Megan Thee
rallies and
Stallion was
shit.
shaking ass at the fucking.
You think she was doing it for free?
Deli.
She doesn't
Hell.
care.
And then they were saying that she was paying having actors and shit be at her rallies just to make it look like her rallies were full and shit.
Now, you're right, but I think definitely her people didn't help her though. I'm not saying like people didn't go vote. I'm just
I
saying
mean, clearly it didn't.
the people that are supposed to tell her what to say. People,
Yeah,
because
her, like,
I'm
her
sure they got
team or
somebody
whatever.
who said, "Hey, this is the type of questions they're gonna ask you, and this is what you need to say."
Be prepared.
Because listen, it's common sense. Because listen, if she had said, "I'm gonna fix the economy," first thing, I'm gonna help the immigrants, I'm gonna fix the problem of the last thing like abortion should have been the last thing. And she would be.
What really fucked her though, I feel like, is that she's vice president. She could do these things, or at
That's
least
another
put
thing,
the
too.
ideas into the plans of the president. Be like, hey, yo, look, let's talk
She
about
said she
this and
didn't
this and
wanna-
that.
She wasn't gonna
right?
change anything.
And people were like, oh, why haven't you done it though? You're in the Oval Office. You're the vice president.
You can
You
actually
can
make it
talk.
happen.
You can
Yeah.
talk to the president. You can do these things. Why haven't you done it yet? So like, for you to promise something that you could have done now, like it goes like, what the fuck? Like, I can't trust somebody that's gonna promise these things that could fucking have already done them, to fucking actually do them when they're president. Like, I don't know.
What also brought the whole situation down was that the Joe Rogan Experience. Have you heard of the Joe Rogan Experience podcast?
What about his podcast?
So Joe Rogan did an interview with JD Vance, also did an interview with Trump, and then offered to do an interview with Kamala, but Kamala was like, "Nah, you have to come over to me." This, that, and the third. And then Joe Rogan was like, "Nah, I feel comfortable doing it in the studio." With that being said, the Joe Rogan Experience is the #1 podcast on Spotify and everything. And so, like, I feel like if she would have said, yeah, she had put a list of conditions, and she would have just said, yeah, I'm down to do the podcast with you in Austin, Texas. I feel like that would have been like a big opportunity for her to convince people to vote for her too. So she fucked her. She shot herself in the foot on that one. There's
There was just a lot of
the
little
reason why
things.
I'm saying, like, the people that were supposed to help her didn't
Yeah.
help her though. They just made her
Yeah,
look
her team
stupid.
did not back her up at
But-
all.
Because the only thing
Yeah.
she was talking about was abortion, and that she wasn't
It
going to
was
change anything.
it was
then-
always
and
the
then the
same
sh-
speeches. It was always the
and
same
then the
speeches.
shit that Biden would pull off last minute too.
But
Bro.
Biden, I'm telling you,
He
Like-
was helping Trump.
That's what I'm saying. Like they didn't help her though. It was-
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it was a lot of little things. Yeah, there were some big things too, but all in all, she basically fucked herself out of being president.
Yeah, dude.
It's okay.
It's okay. Ya pasó.
Ya pasó, para qué.
Ya pasó. Pero either way, I think it's time to wrap this bad boy up, fellas. So,
Yeah.
Pedro, you want to leave your socials on here?
Not your numbers though, like like
Just your IG or
Leave
something?
not like not like your
Hey,
social security though. I'm
leave-
just saying like
Leave your social security, your phone number, and your home address.
All right, I'll
ba-
get
date
you
of birth
when I
as well.
figure out what those are.
So, yeah, if you guys want to follow Pedro,
You leave it in the description. I don't even remember my own Instagram right now. I'm almost done with my drink.
all right,
My girl added her drink to mine, so I'm hell know how much I got.
zooted.
Zooted.
So, all right, guys. Like I said before, like, follow, subscribe on YouTube. Like I said, we have X, Instagram, TikTok. What else? That's it.
yeah, that's
we're,
it,
we're
right?
gonna get
Yeah.
a Facebook soon. I just have to like come around it.
Yeah.
And then YouTube, please subscribe to our YouTube, like, comment, and all that good shit.
And
then,
don't forget that a lot of this is our opinions. Don't
Don't take it to heart.
a lot of this is our opinions, but
Entertaining
if we
purposes
put
only.
facts out there,
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, I'm pretty sure you could Google it, fact check us, and if we're wrong, we'd be more than glad to
make those
Correct it.
corrections.
make those corrections because we don't want to be, CNN up in this bitch. But all right, guys. With that being said, toodaloo, motherfuckers.
Peace, fuckers.